You enchant me, even when you're not around. If there are boundaries, I will try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have found. I feel we're close enough. I want to lock in your love. I think we're close enough, but I lock in your love, baby, 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 baby. I got you in my space. I won't let go again. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. I got you in my space. I won't let go again. You shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's check the audio. There we go. All right, we're good. Welcome, everyone, to day 36 of me learning how to vibe code. Hi, Timothy. It's my last day before I leave. It's kind of dark in here. Hold on, let me turn the lights on. It's a cloudy day. It's my last day before I leave. And I feel so sad. I don't know. I felt, oh, thanks, Timothy. I still have to finish packing. I'm waiting for my very last package. It's out for delivery. And I was hoping it was going to come before I streamed so I could just finish packing. But once I have that, I mean, I'm all good. All my stuff is like sprawled out over here to my side. But yeah, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I mean, I'm not going yet. I'm going to Bangkok first. But I feel so nuts. Like, I really do. I just feel like my stomach is fluttering today. And I haven't felt this way about a trip in a long time. I travel all the time. I was just in Malaysia in mid-May, and I didn't even think anything of it. Like, I literally didn't even think. I just went and did like barely any research and just rolled up there like I've lived there forever. And somehow it just, everything was natural to me. But this, I have not felt my stomach flutter like this for a trip in a very, very long time. So it's kind of crazy feeling. And like my stomach was also fluttering before I clicked go live right now because I am sad that I'm not going to be able to talk to you guys for like 2.5 weeks. And I didn't even, I'm such a mush. I'm too much of a mush for all of this. I get attached to people and, you know, I don't know. I was not expecting to feel like this when 36 days ago I went live. But I'm such a mush. Too much of a mush. But anyway, the app is in good shape for the trip. I have other ideas for and stuff, but you know, for now, it's going to serve its purpose. It's going to give me a lot of data about myself. I want to finish fixing this bug. It's supposed to be the biggest bug. That's why it was saved for last. Oh, Timothy, I know. I'm like, I was thinking, I was feeling it before I pressed live. I'm like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Like, why am I so mushy? My God, I'm so stupid. And it's not like it's goodbye forever. I'm coming back and I'm going to be posting while I'm there. I just don't, like, you know, it's not in a structured way with a schedule that I have made for myself, you know. It's like, I don't know, it's going to be what it's going to be in the moment. Yeah, but I also have to remind myself that, is that my package? No. I have to remind myself that this is like a moment in time for myself. And yeah, I just have to make sure I soak it all in. You know, when I first started traveling, I look back at some of my early travels and I think, like, was I actually really, really in the moment when I was there? Or was I already thinking about the next thing? Or was I fully present? Or what was my mind doing when I was actually there? Was I really able to process that? I feel like it's so hard to explain, but I feel like there are so many of those moments in my life, like when I've traveled, where I'm like there, but mentally, for some reason, I'm not really there. I should, Timothy. Somehow I have to throw you guys up somewhere there and take a picture or a video of it. Somehow I have to do that. Yeah, but I'm thinking there are so many times when I traveled where I was like, I finally made it to like the peak. I finally made it there. And then like when I got there, I wasn't really focused. And I've gotten a lot better at like just training my mindset as I've just gotten older and wiser and worked on my mindset a lot. But I need to prioritize being in the moment and soaking it all in, but also shooting content. I need to figure out how to balance both. Oh, yeah. There'll be plenty of spices there. Yeah, I'll do that. There'll be plenty of spices there. I think the way I need to structure myself for traveling, being present, getting the full experience, and also shooting content at the same time is I think I need to arrive there first. I need to experience it with my own eyeballs first. I need to soak it all in, take the moment for me. And after I take that moment for myself, then take out the camera and then get all the shots through the lens of everything that I just felt, rather than arriving and then it's like, oh, I got to get my clips, I got to get my shots, I got to get everything. And then by the time that's all done, I don't know, it's like, then it's on to the next. And once you start shooting content, then sometimes you get carried away. So I think I need to go, arrive at a place, feel it, smell it, taste it, you know, everything. And then once I have my moment, then I take the camera out. I think that's the best way to do it, where I can still enjoy myself fully. But because the content's going to be crazy there. Like the content is going to, like, I cannot sleep on the content. This is a once in a lifetime thing. But I'll definitely do that. I'll shout you guys out. Okay, what did it, I don't even know what it did. What did it do? Audit complete. All 11 items fixed. Not admin couldn't view photos. All right, let me. Okay, wait. Let me log in, but I'll look at the admin dashboard on my screen so I don't leak anybody's emails, because I was doing that in the beginning. Okay. Let's see if I go to settings. So we added this yesterday, the profile picture. The profile picture and the settings. What is it called? A profile card? Okay, let me go to the admin dashboard. Whoa. Somebody made themselves admin. Seen, they did it. I know who this is. This is Sean. This is the one who told me. Shoot. But now I need to make sure. Sean, are you there? What did you do? Shoot. Somebody messing with me. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Let me go back. First of all, how much usage did that take up? Because that was a big bug. Damn, all that was 15%. Okay, I just want to make sure, I want to double check that a user cannot make themselves admin now by any means necessary, because I have a viewer that came in that told me to make sure I verify this, and he made himself admin on the app. Now, I believe that this was before we made these changes, but I can't tell. Here's his email address. I think he just did that to show me. Hi, Fax, welcome. Hi, Rise. So today's my last day streaming for, well, until I get back. I'm leaving tomorrow, but I'm going to Bangkok first, and for a few days, and then I'm flying to Pakistan on Friday. It's Harman Mina. Your name is Harman? You want me to call you Harman? You're a video editor. Where are you from? I'm originally from New York City, but I live in Thailand. I moved here 2 years ago. Yeah. Damn, yo. I'm getting played. Something ain't right though in this admin dashboard. Something ain't right because I made another demo account yesterday and that email's not here. Sean, sorry. Wait, did you, I'm looking at the admin dashboard now and your admin, okay. I haven't looked at the admin dashboard since we spoke. Let me move this so you're not. But I used the prompt that you gave me, right? I did that a few days ago. Can you tell me, did you make yourself admin that same day, like before you sent me the prompt? Because now I'm just going back. Now I'm just going back in and just making, like, triple checking that nobody can make themselves admin. I just opened it now. It's like, what? But that was on the, it says that you were last seen on the 27th. Today's the 29th. So I feel like that was before, that must have been the same day that I fixed that. Okay, I don't think your email is on here anymore. Yeah, last night for me, I made myself admin. Last night? You did it last night? Shoot, I already fixed it before last night. Was that last night? Yeah, but still you don't want it. But thank you for trying because I need to know this. Last night, but it says that you were seen on the 27th. Well, I guess maybe it's still the 28th for you tonight. Hi, Andy. Welcome. Welcome. Andy always brings the positivity. I am on Instagram. It's the same handle as the YouTube channel. Where in the world is Jillian? Hi, Robin. Welcome. Well, Sean, I have to say thank you for bringing that up the other day. Because, you know, being an amateur, right? I thought what I did was enough. Now I know for this project and for future projects that I have to like go the extra mile here. Thanks, Rise. I'm gonna trust me. I'm gonna post an obnoxious amount of pictures and videos. Like, it will be obnoxious. My Instagram story is gonna be spammed. My Instagram story is gonna be spammed, and then on Discord I'll post some things in the posts and postcards from us channel, which is for anybody in the community who's traveling who wants to share. I'll probably kick it off, but I won't flood it the way my Instagram. People who follow me on Instagram are probably gonna hate me because of the amount that I'll post on my story. So Andy, we just fixed the last bug, and then I'm just verifying the whole admin situation that a user can't make themselves admin. That was something that Sean brought up the other day, and he gave me a prompt and I ran it, and then I can't tell that if he made himself admin before I applied those changes or not. So I'm just verifying. Hold on. In the chat, guys, just give me a minute. I'm getting everybody. Hi, Ninja. Welcome. I'm going to keep you on my second screen while I work so you can keep me company. Haha. Nice. I love that. My day is going really well. I've never seen you here before. Is it your first time here because I'm leaving for like the biggest adventure of my life tomorrow, and the app that I built is for the trip. So I'm just making sure. Fax, can I edit for you? I'm looking for clients. Well, Fax, let's talk first. Oh, my package is here. Hold on, guys. Oh. Moment. I'm wearing my socks. Okay, my last package. Okay. So Fax, let's talk. I don't think, have you ever been here before? You know, I'd love to see your work first. I'd love to see what you have to offer. You know, what type of edits you do. So let's definitely talk if we could connect privately and talk about that. You can join the Discord. You ask for my Instagram, you could follow me on Instagram and talk to me there. It's up to you, but let's talk, get to know each other a little bit first. Before I hire anybody, like I definitely would love to see your portfolio, and things like that. Because I might need some help video editing, no lie, because I'm trying to put together a documentary for this Pakistan trip. So let me see your work, let's talk and get to know each other, and we'll take it from there. Do you want users to be able to request admin rights for themselves? Not really, Andy. I just want to make sure that they're not able to make themselves admin because Sean was able to do that. So Ninja, it is a trekking journal. Basically, it did? Okay, thank you, Sean. Basically, I'm going to be trekking the Himalayas next week, so I wanted to build an app for myself that works offline because in the Himalayas, you don't always have service. And to test it myself, to just kind of test what I built, because I'm new. I only started 36 days ago. This is my third project. And it's just meant to be a keepsake. So this is just, it's a mock trip. It's my actual itinerary. But every day you can go in and you fill in the day information, your altitude, the distance you traveled, the hours you traveled, how you felt, your energy levels, the weather, a photo from that day. That's obviously not in Pakistan. I was just testing it out. It has real GPS that you can get your coordinates. That's what's going to get the altitude for you. Then you can input the data from your Apple Watch or your Fitness Pal, but it's something you have to manually put in because it's offline. And then you can write yourself a little journal entry of the day. And then you could turn it into a blog post. It's just a journal. Probably not every hiker's itinerary. I mean, every hiker's priority. But for me, for this trip that I'm going on, it's going to be epic. I do kind of want to have some type of keepsake from it. I figured since I'm building right now, why just not build something that will be very useful for me on my trip? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ninja. I'm glad you like it. Hey, Prince. Welcome. I've been thinking about that resort that you're staying at. Okay, how much did that use? Those are two big tasks. I understand exactly what you mean. Then you can simply make it so that when a user registers, they are automatically assigned to a user role. And only admins can change role or even assign levels to admins. So not all of them can do it. Okay. Sean, how did you end up making yourself an admin? And I wonder if now you're removed. I didn't remove you as admin because I wanted to see what was going to happen. I have the admin dashboard up here, so... Okay, somebody else just... Okay, now you're not admin anymore. So I guess that worked. I've sent you a DM on Instagram. Okay, great, facts. I will definitely read it later when I get off stream. Hi, Diego. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Oh, sorry. That's right, facts. You said that. Harmon Mina. Sorry. So what I'm working on, Diego, I'll show you. I'll log out and I'll show you. It's a trekking journal that works offline. Basically, if you don't know me, my name's Jillian, by the way. I'm an amateur vibe coder. I only started learning 36 days ago. I started learning in public, and everybody in the community in the chat has come and has taught me so much in 36 days. This is the third app that I'm building on stream, and basically I'm a solo traveler and I live in Thailand, so I've been building Thailand and travel apps as a means for me to learn how to vibe code. So I'm gonna be trekking the Himalayas next week. So I figured, let me build something for my trip that I can use and test while I'm there. It'll give me good data about what I'm building. So it's a trekking journal. So if we log in, all right, sounds good, Harmon Mina. It's a trekking journal where you enter each day as you go. This is my actual itinerary, but it's a mock itinerary. I wanted to see what it would look like, full picture. And for each day, you're going to label it, date it. You input the data in terms of your altitude, the distance you traveled, the hours you traveled, how you felt, what the weather was like. You add a picture from that day. This is your GPS coordinates, and that's what calculates the altitude for you. And then you can input the data from your Apple Watch or Fitness Pal that you have to input manually because it's something that has to work offline. And you can write yourself a little journal entry and just track your trek as you go. And then at the end, you have a little keepsake of your trip. So whenever you want to change your user profile, it's editing your profile row. Your browser sends a request to your backend, like Sean wants to change his username to Bob. Previously, you could intercept that request and change it to Sean wants to change his username also. Oh, okay. Not something that I would know how to do, Sean, but something that you know how to do and probably a lot of people know how to do. I've been in Bangkok last year. I was the first 2 days working at a hotel. Didn't know really where to go first. Wish I had that app. This one? I don't know how this one would help in Bangkok. Are you in Bangkok? You mean you've been living in Bangkok for the past year? I'm actually going to Bangkok tomorrow, because I'm gonna fly direct to Pakistan on Friday. Hi, Tan. Oh, I love that name, Tan. That's what I want my name to be. I want to be Tan all the time. You look a little bit like... Who is that? I'm scared. I don't even want to look at... When people say I look like somebody, I'm nervous. Like, who is that person? Kai Day. Sounds Korean, maybe. You'll just have to ask Claude to do an entire security review and fix everything before deploying. All right, so maybe I should do that today. probably, right? Or I could do that off stream. No, I have been there for holiday 2 weeks. Friend of mine is living there, and I'm planning to live there maybe. Oh, nice. Well, if you do move here, welcome. If you have any questions about visa and all of that, I'm definitely the person to ask. So she's a gamer. Yeah, I knew it. The name, because it ended with day, I knew it was Korean. She's the best. Okay, good. Well, then I think it's a compliment. I think it's a compliment. So thank you. Maybe let me look her up. What is it? Kai Day. She's pretty. She's really pretty, but I don't think I look like her, but she's super pretty. She's definitely cute. Why am I in Thailand? So I moved here from New York City 2 years ago. I had been wanting to move from the United States for a very long time. And yeah, I originally took a job here as a math teacher at an international school. I'm a math teacher. I'm a full-time math teacher still. But I did that for the first year, and then I got a virtual teaching job. So now I teach remotely. And I live in Thailand, but I teach in the New York time zone. So I work, well, school's out for the summer now, but I work from 6:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. And then I have the whole day free to learn new skills and things. Okay. All right. So this is fixed. Prince said to do a entire security review. Maybe I'll do that later off stream because that seems like a little, it might just be, I think that might eat up all my tokens at once. That's not a full security. Anything full sounds like it'll be a big deal. Okay. LOL troll. Let me just make sure. Okay. What's weird is that I don't see, I made a demo account yesterday. Well, it's not the same job that I had in the US. It's a different job. I basically work for a company, not a specific school. I work for a company that onboards virtual teachers, and they connect them with school districts who are interested in having a virtual teacher in their classroom. When I lived in the US, I worked for the New York City Department of Education. Okay, let me see what's next. What should I do next? Well, first let me check something. I made a demo account, a second demo account last night, and I don't see it on my admin dashboard. Wait, what? It's not there anymore. That's weird. How do I even explain what this issue is? I made a second demo account last night, and I don't see that email address on the admin dashboard. Now when I went to log in, it's bringing me through the onboarding process of what should we call you, where I have to choose my username. So that means that account didn't register. Also, I got here by using the login section, not the sign up section. So should users be able to sign up when they've chosen to log in? This doesn't seem consistent. Wait, but this is Actually, this has to be another session. That doesn't seem consistent at all. Like if you're logging in, that shouldn't lead you to sign up. You know what I'm saying? Sign up is sign up, login is login, and something wasn't registered last night, so. Damn, how do you guys do it? There's always like little tiny things that you need to tweak, and it only takes experimentation for you to actually figure out that these things are wrong, like these little nuances. Does anything ever work perfectly, seamlessly, ever? Or is there always some issue? Can you read the handoff MD file and familiarize yourself with the project? Ponytail helps save tokens. I'm pretty sure it condenses the code, but you don't lose functionality. I think it just eliminates what's not necessary. If something works first try, then you know something is wrong. Okay. That makes sense. You know, it's not magic here. We're using AI, but it's still not magic. Okay. But it's just like the more complicated of an app that you build, the more little things you have to pay attention to. Like, I feel like it's kind of impossible for you to notice it. Like I'm thinking client-wise, like if you had a client, right? For those of you who have clients, I'm sure by the time you deliver something, there's still got to be bugs, right? That you didn't discover. And then how do you handle that? Let me open my package. Damn, I'm tired. And fix it. And Prince, are those bug fixes like included in the price? Or do you like charge extra for like ongoing support? You can achieve that with specific skills. I'm building a project specific ones that combines concrete wiring, examples, templates for you. That way you can get more precise. Oh, nice. Let me know. Well, if you could drop in the Discord, if you have whenever you have a moment, Andy, any skills that you recommend. Because this is all going to be for when I get back. It's not their fault. After 30 days, I charge. After 30 days, I charge 150 a month for 10. Oh, okay, that seems fair. Like you get 30 days of support afterwards, because I guess it's inevitable that there are going to be some bugs, and then after that 30-day support, you charge more. That makes sense. More to pack. Going in the bag. Hey Edwin, what's up? Those aren't ready-made skills. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like you're making your own, you're building your own skills. Yeah, that was really all I did with skills in Claude before I met all of you guys and you told me about all these other skills. Because I wouldn't even know where to start with the pre-built skills. So any skills I was using in Claude were ones that Claude and I developed together for my own personal use. But that's smart. How should the what should we call you set behave? So, wait, what? What did you discover? Let me look at the actual, I guess. Login. Oh, maybe I did that. Did I do that? I didn't sign. No, I did sign up yesterday. I made a video on it. That's why I know I did. Can't sign you up if the what should we call it prompt is not sign up. Yep. That was it. Wait, the newest account is. No. Keep prompting until named. That ain't it though. That's not the issue. I mean, it is the issue, but the thing is that yesterday I used this email and logged up and I created a username called demo2. So I should not be seeing this screen right now on that email address. It's a little bit of an but it's working because some of you guys signed up and I saw you on the admin dashboard. There's a glitch somewhere. There's something ain't right in there. Something ain't right in there. You know what I feel like we are? I feel like we're operators, like surgeons, because we're like dissecting what's wrong on like the inside of the body. We're checking the health from the inside out. Wait, that's everybody's emails. To recap the diagnosis. Don't delete any of those, but my issue was last night I used ugcbygillian@gmail.com to create a demo account and I chose the username demo2. So when I went to log in today, I was expecting to see my username, but now it's looking like I was signing up all over again. And I did not see that email address in the admin dashboard until now. So something definitely isn't right in there. It's all about reproducing the bug so you know what the exact steps cause things to break. Hi Trav, welcome. Yeah, I'm learning that for sure. Um, I'm a newbie. I'm an amateur here. I just started learning in a systematic way, I'll say, 36 days ago when I went live on day 1. So, I'm kind of learning as I go, but I guess it's all part of the process because right now I'm just building things that I'm really just giving away for free because they're just a means for me to learn. Um, but yeah, I'm seeing all that. Well, I wasn't expecting this today. But this is it. The app works for my trip. Um, the app works for my trip, and I'm sure when I get back, I'll have 99 problems. I'm sure of it. Hi, the Masky Gamer. Welcome. I'm originally from New York City, but I live in Thailand. I moved here 2 years ago. Where are you from? Right now, Sydney. Cool. I feel like, did you tell me that before? But no, I've had a lot of people, um, a few people from Sydney come in here. Oh, you're from Cali. I went to Cali once, and I have to say, I didn't love it. Well, the thing is, I went to LA. I went to LA because my best friend at the time was obsessed with LA and told me that we have to go. I'm going to love it. I'm going to want to move there. Maybe it was just hyped up so much for me that when I got there, I was kind of disappointed. Um, and also, really weird, it was actually freezing when I was there. So that kind of got in the way. But I would love to see other parts of Cali. I think there's probably many, many better places than LA. Okay. Wait, no, that also doesn't make sense. This morning's fix. You live next to Disneyland and rarely go. Well, do you go to Disneyland a lot? I've never been to Disneyland, been to Disney World, but I really have to hit up the Disneylands in Asia. Like, I know the one in Japan is supposed to be crazy. The one in Hong Kong is supposed to be crazy. Um, but oh my God, Disney is such an exhausting thing to do. I remember Disney, when I went to Disney, that was one of the roughest trips. My legs, I had to put ice on. I had to ice my legs. I'm about to trek the Himalayas. I'm somebody who has hiked the Swiss Alps, but Disney World, my legs were cooked. Of all things, of all the things I've done, of all the places I've gone, of all the mountains I've hiked, the volcanoes I've hiked, nothing kicked my ass like Disney. Disneyland sucks too. Yeah, I went years ago. It's not really, I would do it in Asia just to do it in Asia, but it's not really something I want to do right now. Now covers username after deleted. Now verify the app. Username okay. Damn, I think all my tokens are being used. But I guess this is what we have to do today on the last day. Just clean it up. Clean it up. I mean, it's never going to be the last day. But the last day before I go out into the wild and use it. There's still so much I gotta do, guys. I gotta finish packing. I need to eat. I need to put this toner in my hair. You guys won't understand what it is, but it has to be done. It's a website. It's a website, but I just downloaded it to my phone, to my home screen through Safari. If you press the share button, you could say add to home screen. So that's what I did. And it functions like an app. I'm going to Pakistan, Sean. I'm going to trek the Himalayas. But I'm going to Bangkok first. I'm going to Bangkok tomorrow for a few days because I can fly direct from Bangkok to Pakistan. So I just wanted to do that and give myself a few days before to just kind of mentally prepare. Hey, Johnny, welcome. It's my last day before my trip, guys. Until I get back. Okay, but does it fix? Thank you. Thank you. I'll be keeping everybody updated in whatever ways I can. You know, I'll be posting, well, not you, I'll be posting Instagram stories, but I'll probably post like YouTube shorts. If there's an opportunity to go live, I mean, I won't be vibe coding. That's for sure. I'll be testing my app. But you know, maybe I could show you the Himalayas or something. I just don't know what my opportunities are going to be. I feel like I'm going to have a camera and I need an extra two arms because I'm thinking I got the Insta360. I got my phone that I want to take footage on. But then if I stream, I also got the GoPro. I don't have enough hands. Your account is fully registered. No, but it was demo 2. Okay, it revived it. It's supposed to be demo 2. But I can just change that. I see what it did. I can change it myself. I just don't like that. So let me sign out now. I guess, all right, let me sign in. Let me look at the admin dashboard. I should probably try to log in with an email address that isn't registered to make sure that was fixed. Let me go to the admin dashboard. Okay, now I see it. It's supposed to be, all right, it's fine. Let me just make sure. All right, let's sign out. Now, what if I log in? I really don't want all these random accounts, but I gotta test it. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you. I'm excited. Nervous. Just nervous I don't, like, I definitely, people who are doing these hikes, that are doing the same trip as me, they definitely have more gear than I do. But they are lucky I have what I have because I live in an island, on an island in Thailand. They're lucky that I have windbreakers, hiking boots. They're lucky I have anything, a puffer jacket. I'm not the typical broad you'd see on the trail, but I'm gonna be there. Okay, that was. Let me rename this. What did I do here? Oh, we have decathlon. But I could have went to decathlon and got more stuff, but I have enough. Like, I've hiked the Swiss Alps with the stuff that I have. I drove around Iceland in a camper van and did like crazy hikes down to I don't even know what you call it. I went to some crazy place basically, and it was a crazy hike, and where I basically had to rock climb. I did all of that with the gear that I have. I hiked Mount Bromo and Mount Ijen in East Java, Indonesia with the gear that I have. So, oh, is it Sarah? Is there decathlon in the United States? I've never seen decathlon until I moved here. Oops. I'll just say login bug. Okay. All right. What to do next? I got 50% of the session left. That's pretty darn good. And I have 50% of my weekly usage. Should I go crazy right now on Claude Design just for fun? But I think then I'll really be cooked, and if I want to use Claude before I leave, like, I'll be done. That should be like my nighttime activity right before I go to sleep. Yeah, let me not do that in this session. I'll do that off stream. I'll go crazy in Claude Design. Because I do, when I come back, I might want to give this a redesign. But Sarah, so I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking maybe 2027, but I am not 100% sure because I also want to go to Kyrgyzstan. My friend is visiting from India when I come back from Pakistan. He's also a math teacher. He lives in New York City. He lives in New York City, and we worked in the same school together. He's from India. Him and his wife they go to India every summer. So they're going to India. I think they're probably in India right now. And then after that, they're coming to Thailand to see me. And we were trying to plan maybe for next year when they go to India that I come with them, because then I get to experience it with a local, somebody who grew up there. It'll probably give me it's nicer to experience it that way than just as a tourist. For you, I asked Claude to use front-end design skill. It will drastically improve the look. So, Prince, is that a skill that's already like part of Claude? Is that a skill that's already part of Claude? Because what I can do is I can ask it if it's that simple. I'm scared to start dabbling in a full redesign right now. because I'm running out of time. But what I can do right now is I can just ask it to do that and show me previews. No, I know, Sarah, India is one of those places. India is one of those places. Same thing with China, because I went to China last year. I have a 10-year visa for China, and I have to go back. All right, let's do that, because that's fun. Design is fun. So I know India is huge in that way, that you can't do it all in one trip. So I have to do more research on my first trip to India. What would I want to do? What are the must-dos? Obviously, like some of the touristy things. You can take a boat to China. Oh, well, I could go back to China in the same trip then. That's cool. You could take a boat from India to China. What's immigration like over there? Because, China is strict. Let's call this. Why do I always do that? Let's go up here. Peak pages. What did you call it? Front end design skill. So just ask it to. Can you read the handoff MD file and familiarize yourself with the project? India is not strict, but as you are bringing dollars, people are going to charge extra, so beware. I get that, but Sarah, even let's say I went to India, right? How much extra would they charge me? If it's not going to become super expensive for me, if I still consider it cheap, I wouldn't mind just helping a business out. If it's some crazy price, that's one thing, but I feel like, well, I haven't been to India, so I don't know what the prices are, so I'm just assuming, which isn't always a good thing. But I'm just assuming that it's really not an expensive place, so even if they charge me a little extra, it probably, if I still don't consider it expensive, I wouldn't mind helping. Okay. So Prince said, not insanely extra, but extra. Yeah. I guess I would have to calculate. I would have to get like comfortable with the currency, and I would see if it's really not a big deal. Honestly, if they're charging extra, they probably need it. Especially with this red hair, Johnny, I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb. Everywhere I go, I stick out like a sore thumb. Even in China, oh my God, when I was in China, hold on, let me get this prompt going. Like if I pay 500, you have to pay 800. Okay. All right, I have to see how much that is in dollars and see if it's a big deal. Okay, Prince said, use the front end design skill. I don't want you to build anything or change anything. I just want you to show me previews. So in a preview, can you use the front end design skill to drastically improve the UI? But I don't even think this is the way I want to redesign it. I want to redesign it with like a real image of the Himalayas, but I have to play around with that. Thanks, Ninja. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, the hair won't help. I mean, if you pay $5, you have to pay $7, $1. Oh, that's not bad. If somebody, if something's $5 and they want to charge me $7, I would, if it's gonna really help them, um, if it's gonna really help them, I will, I would pay the extra $2. What, the skill is gonna eat my usage? Oh well. But, or Claude Design. I'm gonna play with Claude Design later before I leave, because my weekly usage, I just want to squeeze everything out of it before I leave. Yeah, but Johnny, with my hair, like trust me, I stick out everywhere. When I was in China, and I'm half Chinese. Oh, well, it is what it is. I'm half Chinese, but damn, the way they were staring at me in China. But the thing is, I'm for China, it is, whoa, what? For China, China is different. When you go to China and you're a foreigner, they love you. But the thing is, for me, is because I'm half Chinese, I don't think they like that I'm mixed. They don't like that I'm a mixed breed. So they were just staring at me. I've never gotten so many dirty looks in my entire life. But like, they were like so many dirty looks. They're just staring. And I was there for a while. And at the beginning, I was just like, whatever. But towards the end of it, I'm like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Like, that's how I felt. I didn't say that, but that's how I felt. I'm like, what are you looking at? My God, I like couldn't take it anymore. I was like, get me out of here. I loved it. I loved it so much. Like, it's an amazing country. I want to go back. But it was, yeah. And you know, Johnny, I'm mixed and I got this bright red hair and I'm tan. You know, Asians don't want to be tan. Like, you know, the Chinese, they're out there with their umbrellas and the sunscreen and the sun hats and it was a combination. Being mixed, the red hair, the tan for sure throws them off because that's not typical for Chinese. But I'm like, damn, you my own people. You my own people. And you looking at me like I was so excited to visit my home country. My home country. I was like all gung-ho, like I'm Chinese and I'm going to China. And then they were like, so, but all the other foreigners, like anybody like white, blonde, they were like so nice to them. They're like, oh my God, let me take a picture with you. I'm like, ain't nobody want to take a picture with me. Yeah, it's okay. You know what? I love being red. My mom said once though, thank God you have red hair, because she picked me up from the airport once and she, you know, the airport is crazy trying to find somebody. She was like, thank God for your red hair because I spotted you a mile away. She knew, she saw the redhead. She knew exactly where I was. But it's okay. The people were harmless, you know. Prince, is it natural? No, it's not natural. I don't think anybody could have this color naturally. But thanks for thinking it potentially could be. Because we don't know how they're gonna react. I mean, for me, I just mind my own business. Like, I really do. It's okay. I get it. Even in my own country, even in the United States, I look different than everybody else there. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I just mind my own business. I don't care that much. It's just when I was in China for a long time, so towards the end of the trip, I was just a little bit over it. I was like, oh my God, what are you looking at? All right, let's see this. First of all, how much usage did it eat up? Oh, not that much, only 5%. Okay, it did something. I'll ground the redesign in the app's actual visual vocabulary first and mock up improved screens. Let me have a full warm near. Oh man. Wait, nothing works. Well, this is kind of... But the thing is, for my redesign, I'm not even trying to do another, like, SVG. I know, Johnny. I don't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. I will say this. I think it's just their culture. And again, I'm half Chinese. And I grew up in a Chinese neighborhood in Brooklyn. After going to China, I understand them more now. Because in the neighborhood I grew up in, Brooklyn, they're the same way. Very, very pushy. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, okay, it's good, Johnny. So I didn't know you were Chinese. So, a Chinese brother. But, like, I'm Chinese, so I feel like I can say it. There are things about the way, like, you know, like the pushiness. And also Chinese tourists are beasts. They are beasts. I thought I was the crazy tourist who will wake up at 3 a.m. to be the first in line to get into a place so I can see the sunrise or something. Even then, I get to a place where I'm normally early and there's a whole line. They're already there. These people don't sleep, the Chinese tourists. They're already there. I'm like, how'd you beat me? How did you beat me? I'm usually the first one. They don't play. You've got to get in line, they will run to get to the front. Like, Chinese tourists do not play. Don't mess with Chinese tourists. If you think you're gonna be first, if there are Chinese tourists around, I promise you're not gonna be first. You're not gonna be first. They are trained since a young PvP server in China. Food is much more better in India than China. Well, I haven't been to India yet, but I love like Indian food and stuff like that, like all the spices and stuff. I think the food's like really different, Chinese food and Indian food. Okay. Damn. I don't know about the colors, but I kind of like the way this was featured. You've been to both? You've been to India and China? I had some banging dumplings in China. But I couldn't believe, let me not say it on stream. I'm not going to say it. All I'm going to say is the portion size of food in China is huge. Huge. I was solo. I was alone. I went to a dumpling place and there were 2 different ones that I wanted to try, so I ordered both. Normally if I order dumplings, I don't know, there maybe will be 3 or 4 in an order. So I ordered both the dumplings and they came out with 20 dumplings for me. 20 dumplings. Fat, juicy dumplings. 20 of them. I'm like, oh my God, did they really think that just one girl is gonna eat all those dumplings? When I left, it looked like I barely ate anything. I've been to Hong Kong and Delhi. Please don't make blanket statements like that. Oh no, what happened? Food is much more better in India than China. They eat insects, we don't. Well, they eat insects in a lot of places. They eat insects here in Thailand. Yep, but India also, it also has 2 times what we get in Europe. Here in street food, you will get maximum get chicken. All right, let's not do all that in the chat, please and thank you. Okay, we welcome all cultures here, right? That's my biggest thing first, is a world traveler first. Every culture does and eats something different. Let's not let's just not go there, please. Please and thank you. But I will have to say, in all of these countries, the food has been amazing. So let's just keep it positive, guys. Let me read this. Is it safe to go to Myanmar? I don't know. You know, when I was working in the school here, I worked with a lot of Myanmar girls. They were like teachers assistants. Man, they work so hard. And they get paid barely anything. But these girls are like some of the best girls I've ever met in my life. But they were not trying to go back to their country. Okay, good. That's a good mentality, right? Like, we're all one. We should all be united. Yeah. All right, let me log in. Let me not do this. Prince, you got me thinking, man. Huh. Sure. Yes, mock up the other key screens the same way and also show me what they would look like in desktop. Trav, not enough. I can't say that I don't know anything now. I probably knew like nothing on day 1, but I definitely know more after 36 days, and that's all with the guidance from the chat. So, but not everything, and definitely not enough, Trav. But that's why people, I'm interested in using VS Code, because from what I know about it is that it shows you the code and then you can kind of understand a little more about what it's doing. Hi, James, welcome. Oh, okay. I mean, listen, I don't know what to say. Different strokes for different folks. Damn, why didn't I know about this front-end design skill before? But it's still not, I'm just playing at this point, but it's still not how I want to redesign it. Oh my god. No way, Prince. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks for saying that. You know I never ask. In English, it's called Chad. Damn. Why did I have to see all this? I can't do this today. All right, let's take a look at the things that we're not gonna do. I like this like summary. I can't do it now. I can't do it now. Oh, cool. Damn, vibe coding gives you way too many options. Wait, you didn't show me. Okay, now I just need one more preview in the desktop view of the first example that you gave me. I think that's the home screen or the expedition screen. Anything else? Let me check the list. No, I did all the necessary. The only other thing I was thinking about doing is finally customizing that email. Like the confirmation email, the reset your password email. The way this is set up looks really good. Ugh. No. Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me. I can't do this today. I don't want these colors though. Like, I just like the way it's set up. Damn. Should I do it? That's the only thing I want right now. Shoot. Am I gonna kick myself in the butt if I change something? Do I know about version control? No, what's that? Hi, Mayhair. Welcome. Yeah, Claude is using Git. It's connected to my GitHub repository and it's pushing the code. Let's basically make save states so you can jump back if Claude screws stuff up. So basically, I don't want to redesign the whole thing. I like these icons for the buttons better too. I could always revert. Or is there any way? I'm on a MacBook Air. Okay, I don't want to do a full redesign. I just want to take some features from the examples you showed me and try to implement them. I don't want to do anything too big. Keep in mind, I'm leaving for my trip tomorrow. What is this called? The home exit. I just want to implement the features on the home expedition page that I've attached screenshots of, the desktop and mobile view. And I also want to change the icons of the expedition and recap button to the ones that you've redesigned. I have another screenshot attached here of that. I do not want any of the color scheme or any of the fonts in our current design changed, as I just don't have time for that right now. Before building anything, please ask me questions just to make sure you're clear on what I want. All right. The air is so great, you can take it everywhere and it's powerful. Yeah, it is powerful, but just not powerful enough for streaming. That's the only problem. Is that I'm limited. Like the way I would actually really want to design this in anything, I feel like I'm limited to it. Like I would love like a moving video in the background on things that I build. And like those wow effect animations, but they make my stream glitch. But I don't know if it's the air or just because I'm on 16 gigs. Like, who was it? Somebody recommended that I get a Pro 24 gig, but if I got another Air 24 gig, would that be enough? But the thing is that this actually, it's great. It's light, but it's heavier than you think because like, so I have my backpack here that I'm taking on my trip. And this is the bag that I'm taking. Just this is coming with me. But I have hiking gear and stuff in here and like a fleece. When I went on my island hopping trip, you know, obviously I took less stuff. All I took was bathing suits. Literally, all I took was bathing suits and the laptop and my drone and things like that. But my bag was so much heavier for the island hopping trip than this one because there's no laptop in there. Is your air hot above the keyboard? Well, there's definitely some temperature. I wouldn't describe it as hot. Maybe warm. I'm feeling it right now. What do you have? The command card, day 6 current. Wait, what is it talking about? Duplicates info, the hero currently flirts. Should they coexist? I see. Card below, slim the hero. Keep mountain scene, trip title in the hero, but move day counter. Yeah, because the thing is, it's thermal throtted. It doesn't have a fan, so that means when it becomes hot, it will reduce performance. Oh, okay. I think for streaming, the 24 would be enough. Okay. Yeah, because the Pro is heavy, man. The Pro is really heavy. I don't know what to do. What did it look like here? All right, let's do this. The today's effort rank show 3 numbers under them, which values. Move. Well, wait, hold on. Let me get my watch. What does mine say on my watch? Hold on. Okay, let's see. One, two, three. What is it? Red is move. Green is exercise. Stand. Yeah, let's do, that's exactly, yep, this is what my watch says. The stat band metrics, match the mock-up or keep what's there. Distance, ascent, max altitude, move. Keep client raw. Distance. I should probably keep what's there to make sure that it works. Expedition, recap, icon swap. Yep. Okay. I don't know if I'm making a mistake, but if I am, I'll just revert everything. Okay, let me see. I have the Air, it's the best, I think, for streaming. Yep. I also have the Air because the Pro is just chunky and bulky. Yeah, exactly. I had a Pro before the Air, but man, I used that thing to death. Like, I had it for years, but it was so heavy. I know they're a little bit sleeker now, but they're still heavy, like you said, chunky and bulky. The Air is already enough to bring around with me when I do travel with it. All right. Yeah, Trav, for version 1 anyway. Like I said, the point of it was for me to have something to test myself on my own trip, and I'm leaving tomorrow, and it's it does what it needs to do for me to go on my trip and see how it works. Obviously, I feel like the work is never done. Like, I do kind of want to do a redesign. I have other ideas, but like that will be from when I get back. For now, for my trip, it's done. Um it functions offline. I've tested that. It's mobile responsive. I've tested that. So, because I leave tomorrow, I don't want to do anything too drastic. I'm going to see what this does right now. And if it becomes somewhat of like a messy thing to deal with right now, I'm just going to ask it to revert and deal with it when I get back, because now I really I'm playing with fire a little bit if I start doing something big. Thank you, Trav. Again, I'm just a student. I'm just new, trying to learn. I mean, and who knows? I mean, when I get back, I'm sure, like I said, I'll probably have 99 problems. There's probably going to be a million things that I want to change because I'm actually going to be using it. And the best way to learn is by doing. So that's kind of what I'm doing all around. Like, building, I'm doing, and I'm learning. But now building and testing for its actual real function as an intender user would do it, that's really gonna teach me a lot. But Prince, I do have to figure out what better device I will get, sooner rather than later. I mean, I'm not in the market to purchase anything right now. Probably come September, I need the school year to start up again. I need to make sure that I have a position. I need to make sure I know, I'm getting my constant income and things like that before I start being. I don't want to be irresponsible and buy a brand new device right now because the school year just ended. I just want to, even if I just know 100% you have a position next year, because I have to wait with my job now that I'm an independent contractor. I have to wait around and see if there's a position for me next year, which I'm optimistic that there is one, because I'm a math teacher and virtual teachers are higher in demand now because everybody's leaving the profession. And with the school district that I worked in this year, the thing is, when I was hired, the superintendent told me nobody could find certified teachers anymore because everybody's leaving. So I'm optimistic that there will be a position for me, especially because I'm math, that's high demand. But I need to just make sure I have one before I go and buy a new device. Yeah, I'm just new. I love it too. I mean, I've never had so much freedom and flexibility in my life, but I guess that comes with a price, of being uncertain at times. And it's just this is the first time in my entire career that now I don't have paid time off. So I have a whole summer where I'm not making my salary. So I'm just trying to manage, that being the first time around. Cause I'm just very, I've always had the constant salary as a teacher, paid summers and things like that. So I'm optimistic, and all of the, you know, the slight bit of concern, it's worth it for the freedom that I now have that I would never have as a classroom teacher. As a classroom teacher, you're a slave. You are a slave to the system. I could never go back. I could never go back to working the way I was working. So for me, it's worth the price, but I'm also new to it. So I have to get comfortable with that feeling of uncertainty. I'm sure I'll get used to it over time. Hey, sissy. Aw, I'm glad you made it. I'm gonna probably hop off soon. I'm playing with fire a little bit. Not a full redesign, just a little tweak. But if I run into problems right now, I'm just gonna revert it because I don't have time. And I have to finish packing my bag. I have to put some toner in my hair and leave it in for an hour and ruin my shower, by the way. We were talking about being a redhead before. You should see my bathroom. You should see my shower. It looks like a murder scene. An absolute murder scene. So, and I have to edit one more video. So, I got a long night ahead of me. And I'm not even going on a relaxing vacation, so I'm really not sure when I'm going to be able to sleep. When I'm dead, I guess. Oh, wait, it's not actually building it, or is it? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted it to look like this. Oh wait, I guess it is. Oh, thanks, sissy. I can teach you how to do it. It's super easy. It's super easy. Yeah. Sissy, all you do is part your hair down the middle. Then, take out the money pieces. Right? You take out your money pieces, however big or small you want them to be. Then it's just a half up, half down. Sorry, guys. Sissy, I'm giving Sissy a tutorial of how to do my hair. It's a half up, half down. You put it almost into a ponytail, but the last one you loop it through like a bun, and then you just take a claw clip and you clip that bun. That's it, and then I just fluff it up a little. I learned it on TikTok. I think I have it saved in I have a folder on my TikTok, like hairstyles. If I find it, I will send it to you, but it's really easy. I'm gonna have to test it on mobile later though, just to make sure. I'm just gonna do something like this. Well, I mean, listen, I have no coding background or prior knowledge of coding. It's just AI is making it possible for me. And I think because I have a background in math, because I'm a math teacher, I've studied math, I have 2 degrees in math, not that we're using math here, but math is very logical. So the logical side of my brain works with me rather than against me when vibe coding. So I always say, because I'm a math teacher, I have degrees in math, and I grew up a competitive dancer, and then I was a dance teacher and choreographer for many years. So I also have a very creative side of my brain. So the logical side of my brain and the creative side of my brain come together when building. So that's something I'm really enjoying about it. That's why I really love doing this, because I'm using both of my worlds. Both my worlds are coming together. Well, I am excited to see when I come back, I'll have nothing but time. And especially if it's raining here, then it'll keep me inside and I'll have nothing to do but learn. I'm trying to figure out where all of you guys find balance, though. This is so addicting. Like, how do you discipline yourself to step away and take a moment for yourself? I can see myself just getting locked into this and then, like, never seeing the sun. Oh no. That's kind of messed up. All right, I'm reverting. I'll deal with it when I get home. Hi, RPI. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I'll be back streaming on July 17th. Thank you, RPI. I appreciate you so much, and all of your help. So you know that, like, I really value everything that you say, and whenever you say something, like, I take it very seriously because I trust you so much. So thank you, RPI. Touch grass every once in a while. Oh, Trav, I can see that. Okay, something's kind of off about that. Let's revert those changes. I'll revisit this when I get back because I just don't have time. Not that Claude needs to know all that, right? That's what people say. I say too much, but I like talking to it. I'm hopping off soon anyway, RPI, as soon as these changes are reverted, because I have to finish packing and I have a bunch to do. Get locked in. That is how you learn it. You aren't getting addicted to. You are enjoying what you're doing. Yeah, for sure, Sissy. I think my only problem is that there are just so many things that I enjoy. Oh, thanks, RPI. And I'm not done learning. You know, I'm just going to be traveling for 2.5 weeks, and then I'll be back and I'll pick up where I left off. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna need a little refresh of things, but I don't think I'll lose it. I don't think I'll lose it. You guys will have to update me on everything that's changed and what new models are released, and is Fable 5 back and all that. Because I'm sure there'll be other things, and things change literally by the day here. So, but yeah, Sissy, like I was saying, I enjoy doing so many things. There just aren't enough hours in the day. Like, I love being in the gym. I love going to the beach. I love laying in the pool, you know? And then now I love learning how to vibe code. So it's just finding a way to balance, to make sure that I get to do all the things that I love. Like, that's very important to me. Okay. Please tell me it reverted everything. Yeah. All right. We're back. We're back in business. I'll have to deal with that later. Embrace it. You might be ADHD with your math brain and teacher discipline. You don't realize how quickly you can find a remote job or atheist hybrid work you can be. Yeah, Sissy, that's what I want. That's what I want. So that's why I'm hoping during the summer, since I won't be teaching, let's see what I can do and maybe set up my life so one day I don't ever have to go back to the classroom, whether it be virtual or in person. I ain't going back in person. You won't be able to take me alive back to being an in-person classroom teacher. I mean, it's always there if I needed it, but like, you wouldn't be able to take me alive at this point. All right, guys. I'm going to start hopping off because I have a long evening ahead of me, continuing to prepare. But guys, I'm going to miss you so much. I'm such a mush. I was telling Timothy when he first logged in, before I hit live today, like, my stomach was fluttering because I already felt like I was going to miss you guys and just miss doing this for 2.5 weeks. But what I'm about to experience is one instantaneous moment of my life that I truly have to soak up. It's a moment for me. It's a moment I've worked for. But, yeah, sissy, I'm a mush. I'm a big mush. But I want to say that you already know I appreciate all of you more than you'll ever know. It's because of you that in 36 days, I've been able to build 3 apps live on stream. One that I'm actually going to be able to test myself. I have it on my phone. It's crazy that I have something on my phone screen that I created. And yeah, of course, I'm still an amateur and I have a lot to learn, and there's so much more I could do with this, but I'm so proud of everything I've done in 36 days, and it's really, really, really all thanks to you. I couldn't have done any of this without you. These are not just my apps, they're our apps. We've built them together. And I say it all the time, you guys are the best, the best, the best, the best, the best. And I'm eternally grateful for all of you. So I will be back live on July 17th. I think that's a Friday. I hope everybody comes back. I know it's a long time, so everybody has their own lives and their own things going on, but I hope when I come back, you guys all come back, and when I do, I can't wait to share the journey with you. My app will be filled out with all of my data from my trip, and I'll get to tell you guys the story. Stay tuned for some of the long form videos that I have scheduled to be posted. I have a little house tour that's going to be posted while I'm away. I have 2 travel vlogs from islands in Thailand that I've been to recently. I have 3 videos about the apps that I've built, but you guys were there for that, so it's nothing new for you. Hopefully I get my packing video ready. I have to finish packing and finish filming it right now and then edit it before I leave. So if you're interested in any of that, that's going to be posted. Eventually at some point I am going to make a video telling my story, how I got here, what pushed me to move to Thailand and change my entire life, but that's going to be for when I get back because it is a story to tell. I do have a story to tell. But anyway, thank you, Prince. Thank you, RPI, Nazar, Trav, Sissy. Who else was here? Mayhair, Johnny, James, Sarah, Ninja, Sean, the Masky Gamer, Edwin, Tan, that's the best name, Diego, Rise, Robin, Fax, but that's not his real name. He kept correcting me. Timothy. And for those of you, oh, you're right there. Harman Mina. For those of you, my viewers who weren't here today on my last day, I just want to say goodbye to some of my OGs. So, oh, and Andy. Andy was here too. Bye, Andy. Azor, who wasn't here today. Anthony, Ryan, who else? Who else? Slime, what's poppin', Slime? I know you guys weren't here today, but I'm not gonna see you until the 17th, so I just wanted to make sure that I said bye to you guys. And any of the other OGs, now my brain is not braining, so I can't remember everybody. But I hope you have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay tuned. I'll be keeping you updated on my journeys as best as I can. And I will see you back July 17th when I get back to Thailand. All right, guys. See you later. Miss you guys already.